Hey guys, and welcome back to more 7 Days to Die Undead Legacy. We're here in the building where we left off at the end of the last episode. I haven't gone home yet, so I'm just gonna destroy a couple of things, then I'm gonna make my way home. If anything interesting happens, of course, I'm going to share it with you. Otherwise, I will just hopefully be able to sneak my way home very slowly. Now, once we get home, we're going to focus on progression. We need to make the blacksmithing forge, I believe. So if we look at the blacksmith forge schematic, that's what we need to do next. We have research, we have the 250 research, no problem. We just about got it, I think, at the end of the last episode as well. It was a bookcase, so we have 250, and that should allow us then to progress to the next step, because we need to make iron plating, which we can only make in the blacksmithing forge, and we need the iron plating, I believe, to make a workbench, which we need to make the carpenter's table too. And the research table too as well. We need to get a lot more research for that, like 1,000, and we need that actually to craft other things or research other things, like, for example, the hammer, I believe. So if we don't find a hammer, we can't make a workbench. So there's a lot of things we're slowly figuring out in the order of progression, which is really, really good. Now, this is the first time I'm playing this since the complete rewrite, since Alpha 16, so all this is still very new to me. If you guys have figured out already progression and want to share it in the comments below, of course, do so. I'm looking forward to reading them. Anyway, so let's continue. I'm going to destroy a couple of more things for resources and a couple of cars outside as well, and hopefully we're gonna get away with not getting the attention of any nearby neighborhood zombelinos. Also, one of you guys said in the comments that to get resin and everything, I don't have to use the knife only on the tree. So the knife basically gets you a lot of resin. The problem with the knife is, look how slow it is. It is so slow to kill the tree. So you get a lot of resin, but it takes forever. So what they said is actually what works as well is just use the axe. Get your main resources for the axe, the bark, and all of that jazz. And just literally the very last hit on the tree, or the last few hits of the tree, just the last bit, do with the knife. And that gets you a lot of resin. As you can see, we got 97, so we got 90 resin. 7 we got from hitting it a few times before, I think. So about 90. So I'm just thinking, like, we have 2 skill points, and we should get another level very soon. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to up my strength by another 2 points. And that gets my skill XP, oh look at that, skill XP up by 40 and then 50. But now the next point we get, we can put into the final point of Sexysaurus, which then reduces most of our stamina costs. So that way we should have less of a problem hitting everything with our hammer. Now, I don't want to put points into this just yet. Overall, we need strength, and we need this. So what I want to do is I want to obviously put more points into Miner 69er, as well as into Motherlode. I will probably go down the route of heavy armor. I mean, the strength trait is very important, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go with these weapons. I probably will. So I just want to leave my options open a little bit with the weapon, but strength overall we need anyway. Oh, we got a roaming horde. Hello there. Would you guys like to come over here where I can actually reach you? No, you just like to climb across. All right. Beautiful. That hammer is working wonders. I love it. What do we have over here? Ooh, glancing blow. Ooh, he got me on the snag. There we go, nice. Okay, so let's see if we can learn the blacksmithing forge. So we have our research table here, a bunch of books. And oh, look at that, we can actually learn the wrench schematic as well. Oh, interesting. But I think the wrench cannot be made unless it's made in a workbench or something. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, let's do one thing after the other. Let's do the blacksmithing forge first. So let's research that. That will take 4 minutes. That's fine. Absolutely no problem. We have 100 research left. So what we can do in the meantime is we can... Oh, did we open that? That is locked. Ooh, okay. We have a couple of lockpicks actually. So we have about 15. So I'll leave one behind that we can use when we get the lockpicking candy. So hopefully we're only going to waste about 2 or 3 on this. That would be really, really good. Maybe we get lucky even. Who knows? Let's have a look. It would be good to actually at least empty these guys because they're right now a base and they could potentially have some goodies in it. Okay, so that's a 1. Oh, our lockpicking skill has improved. Oh, it opened. Nice. That was only 1 wasted. Oh, lovely. Look at that armor plating here. We don't need the bone shift really, so we can scrap that into bones. We have a knife. And let's try to do this as well. Did we already loot this? Yes, we did. Wow, that worked first time. So we still have 13 left, so we only wasted 1. That is amazing. Oh, primitive bow, and it's an upgrade as well. That is amazing. Spear, don't care. So what do we need to repair this? We need a bowstring, which we have. We can make more as well. So let's repair this, and let's take this mod out, and let's see what the difference is. Okay, so now we have a primitive bow, and this one here has 4 more velocity, and it has, hang on, this one is 31. Oh, wow. Hang on a second. So this is a higher level primitive bow, but it has less damage. That is insane. And it has less velocity. I never understand this. So this one is a better quality bow, but all of its statistics, except the condition, are worse. Yeah, again, to me, that's where the game is broken. And that is not necessarily Undead Legacy. That is literally vanilla features. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. So you're kind of working really hard to get the next level up. And it's like, nope, not giving you anything better. No, I think the crafted ones, though, there will always be a fixed value. It's the ones that you find that will be these random ranges. So let's actually keep the old one then, I suppose. And we can't even sell this one. That's a non-sellable one. Okay, we're gonna keep this as a backup in case we die or something. So yeah, that was a bit of a waste, but hey ho, it's just the way it is. That's how it works. So this is very good to see actually that this still works in Undead Legacy. So we have an item here which is only $47, padded chest armor, but it's blue. So I was kind of very tempted to repair it, but I can't make repair kits yet until I have a workbench. So what I wanted to check out is if I put this mod in here, which costs $18 or sells for $18, what happens? So actually putting this on increases the value to 235. So I think the multiplier of the increase is higher, the higher condition or the higher quality the item is. If you put 2 in, it goes to 424. That is good money. I mean, right now we actually don't need a lot of money because we found in the treasure chest some money, but it just means that these mods here that I'm not really going to use for myself are going to be really, really handy. Once we can make this, we're going to fully repair this and get every single piece of gold out of it. Now, let's actually see if the blacksmithing forge is finished researching. It did. So let's see what it takes to actually make it. And where do we make it? See, that's the thing. And we might need a workbench in the first place. So let's have a look. So let's use it. So we learned it. And blacksmithing forge. So let's see where we need to craft it. Oh, we can craft it in our inventory. That is actually pretty cool. We need 20 iron ingots. We already have 3, so why don't I get some iron, get all the resources we need, and then see if we can craft this. So we have enough resources to make loads and loads of iron, but we don't want to go overboard. So let's make 17 that we need to get the 20 iron ingots, and then queue up another 50 maybe. There we go, and we definitely have enough firewood in there for 10 minutes, so that definitely is enough. So we're gonna wait for these 17 to be finished, then we're gonna queue up the blacksmithing forge, and I'm gonna put actually all the resources here. Look at this. This is actually pretty amazing that we have this safe because it has a lot of storage capacity, much more than what we can currently craft, so that is gonna be very, very handy. Okay, we got all the resources now. Let's craft it. And there we go. And in 3 minutes, we're going to have the blacksmithing forge, which is amazing because then we can make iron plating, which then allows us to do the next thing, which I'm not sure exactly what it was. But also somebody asked me if I can make a land claim block so I can pick workbenches up. Yes, you can. But the problem is that you need an artisan table for it. So the artisan table schematic is something we have to research first, which is no problem. But then to make the artisan table, I think I can make it then in my inventory. So yeah, let's have a look and see if we can get any more schematics actually that we can scrap. We could even buy some. We have a lot of money here. So let's take this money, leave all this here. Iron darts here, we're gonna sell them as well. And let's head over to the trader. Actually, let's get the buried supply treasure first, which should be nearby. And there we go, buried supplies. And then we're gonna head back over to the trader, hand the quest in, get some more money, get obviously some options. Hopefully Molotov cocktails would be nice. And as a quest reward, and then we're gonna go and buy the auger schematic. There's actually an auger schematic that's for sale. I don't think he refreshed the list yet, and we definitely want that. I don't know if we can make the auger, but having the schematic now means as soon as we have whatever table or station we need to craft the auger, we can get the auger, and then we can get a lot more resources very quickly. These mega crochets are amazing. Just keep them on you at all times before you have a vehicle. It's so funny because you get these two buffs, drink, which your stamina increases, and mega crush, which for 2 minutes or something you will run faster, use less stamina. Absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at this. Bam! That was a left click. Okay, that wasn't even a right click. Unbelievable. It goes boom. It goes right in the noggin, into the foreface, exploded right away. That is a nice find. I just noticed there was a backpack right beside us with a crab chest armor, which is already worth 122. And we're actually gonna wear this because we have the special perk that allows us to wear heavy armor, which slows us down, but during combat we get that buff that basically ignores all bad negative impact from armor. I think it's like just the weight, so you basically don't exhaust yourself with stamina during a combat, which is amazing. So that definitely is absolutely worth it. Okay, here we go. And what do we get? Some good food, hopefully. Oh, nice. We got the seed corn schematic, so we can scrap one of them. We have some good food and some honey as well, which is very, very good. Okay, so let's get rid of the zombies. And here we are, leveled up, and we're gonna put the last point into Sexy Souls, which doubles our attack stamina used by 40% instead of 20, which is great. Successful kills restore 30 stamina. That is amazing. Very, very good if you want to go with the sledgehammer full on. And I think what we're gonna do then is we're gonna eventually go into the sledgehammer spec as well. We just didn't need it right now. Got hit a couple of times, did the touchies, not very nice, not very happy about that. They really have to read up on the no touchy policy, but let's go and have a look at the trader and see if we can buy that schematic. Now this is a 4x4 I wouldn't mind repairing. Holy balls, man. That looks... oh, it's 3 repair kits. Nice. So I think this is the official 4x4 you can craft anyway, but being able to repair it is amazing. So if we look at repair kits, car repair kits, we won't be able to do that for a while. A car repair kit is made on the mechanic table, and the mechanic table is something I would love to get my hands on. But I think to get the mechanic table, it doesn't tell you really where you need to craft it. You need to research it. You can research it. So I wonder, can you craft it on you? It would be worth to spend the next 250 actually on researching that just to see. I mean, that would be so totally worth it if that would work out. So, is there any more cars to loot here? No. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that because car repair kits, that would be the next thing to do to get a vehicle. I mean, there's no point researching motorcycles if we can just repair a car and drive that. All right, let's check out what the quest rewards are. Art of Mining Volume 4. Ooh, okay. What do we have here? End the treasure. I found out honey is a natural antibiotic and cures most of the nasty infections we can get these days. I learned a little trick on how to sometimes get some from harvesting trees. I don't think we need this right now. I think we're okay. We have a lot of vitamins actually as well. Blackstrap. This second 2-century-old coffee recipe unlocks Muggen Blackstrap. Super strong, long-lasting coffee that kept you warmer than well digger's ass. Then a well-digger's ass can craft Blackstrap super strong coffee. Let's actually see if we can find out where we can craft it already, or if we have to learn the recipe first. It doesn't say, so I don't even know if we can do that on our campfire right now. But you know what? If we find beans, why not? So let's get it. It's definitely very good for... let's make sure we select the right one. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's see, do you have any other jobs? What do you have nearby? Clear zombies at 537. Yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna do that. Now, let's have a look and see what you have on schematics. Yes, auger schematic. There we go. How much? 1,600. We're gonna buy that. Thank you. What is the sniper schematic actually? That is 1,000. Learn an advanced reloading technique and reload rifles faster. We don't actually have any rifles right now, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't think it's worth getting anything else right now. Maybe some food if he has it. No, we're actually okay for food as well. Anything here? Sensor camera, electric fence posts. Well, we can't do anything with electricity just yet, so that's kind of pointless. But yeah, the only interesting part is maybe this here, because we have the money right now, and then maybe even buy a dashboard. I mean, what do we need for that? I mean, the runner dunner. Let me see what we actually need for that. Dune runner, deployable. So what do we need for it? A Dune runner frame, suspensions, and a seat. So, wow, this is all stuff which we have to actually learn. And I don't think we can actually learn those schematics. We have to find them. I think we have to find them. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any money on that right now, this very second, but let's definitely learn the auger schematic, and then let's actually see if we can see where the auger gets crafted already before we learn the schematic. That was one thing I wanted to check. It said unlearned, but it doesn't even tell you where you crafted. Oh no, there, crafted workbench. So if you click that icon, you can actually see. So that's good. A workbench is what we're working towards anyway, and it's the next thing we need. Because I think the only thing we need was a workbench is that hammer. And then once we learned it, we can craft it inside the... Oh, the backpack. Nice. But we need the iron plating for it. That's what we need the blacksmithing forge for. And we need a claw hammer. Do you have a claw hammer on you, by the way? Let me actually just check that. No, you only have that hammer. And you didn't have a claw hammer in here either. We could buy a revolver, actually. It's a very good one. And it only needs a repair kit. It does 41 damage. It has 8 bullets in the magazine. Will I wait for the day 10 reset and then see if we can get a better gun, a rifle? Because we have a lot of rifle ammunition as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait. We have the money. Let's wait for another cycle. All right, let's put down the blacksmithing forge, level 1. It's rather large, but oh, it fits nicely in here. I love it. Maybe we could put it here and then put some storage on the side. No, let's just put it in like this first. There we go. Look at that. Nice. And now we can make iron plating. What else can we make now? Iron hatches. Very good. Iron frames. Oh, we can already make pistol casings. Ooh, and pistol bullets. Oh, that's with lead ingots. Okay, all our wood planks and everything is ready. I spent about 50 to make 100 wood planks, but I'm also going to spend a couple of wood now to make some firewood. I would say 80 is enough. And the firewood is very, very handy because if you take one of the firewoods, I think you take 2 firewood to make 1 charcoal. So let's have a look at this. If we look at charcoal, charcoal burns for 3 minutes, which is really, really good. And I think firewood, there we go, 1, 2, to make charcoal burns for 2 minutes. So we get a little bit more out of it if we make charcoal. And 1 charcoal takes 2 firewood. There we go. Now it takes a little bit of burn time, of course, to make it, but only about 2 seconds. We get 20 seconds out of that. So we can make a few charcoal just from that. And then we can use the made charcoal to make more charcoal. There we go. Look at this. Very, very good. The broken planks are very cheap anyway. So let's do that. And let's make as much coal as we can from that. There we go. Ooh, that's interesting. We can make a mortar and pestle actually now as well. So, oh, does it not need any fire? Hang on a second. We have the resources. Oh, we only have 90. So it doesn't need any fire. How does this work? So if we just say we want to craft that, we can just craft it. Wow, okay, so there's no fire needed. That is interesting. We can't make anything with titanium because that would be great for dismantling for research points. Let me just see here. Anything else? So let's all... Okay, iron plating. That is really, really nice. So I think the next thing we want to research then is we definitely need to make iron plating. So let's make, I would say 10 for now. There we go. Wow, it doesn't need any fire. I still love that. I love that actually very much. Less managing. And then we can do the workbench in our inventory, in our backpack, but we need that claw hammer. And the claw hammer, is that something we can research? On the research station 2, yeah. So research station 2, and then we can make the claw hammer in the blacksmithing forge. All right, look at that. We're slowly getting things together. So I think what we might need to do is loot a couple of houses and then just get the 1,000 research points together. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna do that tomorrow though. For this episode, I'm gonna leave it here. Even if it's a bit of a shorter episode, I'm trying not to do too much because the game is very grindy. So if I would now go and try to get the research to make the research table too, it would take me a long time. But we're gonna clear out tomorrow the zombie infestation in the POI for the quest. Then we're hopefully gonna get, if they're all meaningless quest rewards, we pick the schematic and scrap it. And hopefully we're gonna find a lot of schematics we can scrap either because we really don't need them at all or because we already know them. We'll see, and then hopefully we can make the research table too. I'm still a little bit fuzzy on the whole progress. It seems that the research table 2 is something you will need to make a workbench, and it seems that the workbench is something you will need at all. So we can make iron darts actually here as well, which is really, really cool. We can make 150. So we don't want to make darts, we actually want to make arrows. Is there any arrows in here? So iron arrows, here we go. Oh, they're crafted. How come they're crafted on the table? Oh, iron arrowheads from iron rebar. Wow. Okay, so iron rebar we could queue up already. Very good. There we go. So if we can make, say, 10 of those. There we go. We have some iron plating now, which is really, really good. So we make 10 of those. Then we can take those 10 and can make 10 iron arrowheads, and then with the 10 iron arrowheads we're gonna be able to make iron arrows on the carpenter's table. Okay, actually we can make the carpenter's table 2 as well, but I needed the one here at the same time. So let's see, iron arrowheads 2 recipes, iron arrows. Okay, we need feathers, we need sticks, and we need plant fiber, which we all have here. So we need feathers and we need sticks. I have loads of sticks here. Then we have some feathers here. And what was the other thing we need? Plant fiber. Very good. So we are able to make some iron arrows. Very good. I like it. It's 10. It's 10 iron arrows. That is a lot of hassle for 10 iron arrows. I thought we would get multiples, as in, you know, be able to make like a pack of 10 from each of those, but doesn't seem to be the case. All right. I guess we're going to have to grind more iron. And as far as I understand it, once we make the furnace level 2 and all that, we get more recipes unlocked. If furnace 2 is even a thing, but it was on the other tables, you get more recipes unlocked. And I think it becomes cheaper as well to make everything. So we can make another 30 of that. So I would say let's do it. And there we go. Excellent. But I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.